Flounder is a bottom-dwelling fish that lives in shallow seas and is often caught using special methods to ensure efficiency and protect resources. One common method is to use trawls. Trawls are lowered to the seabed and dragged along the bottom of the water by fishing boats, catching flounder while they are lying still under the sand. In addition, some fishermen also use trawls, which have sharp blades, to scrape the sand on the seabed, exposing the flounder and getting caught in the net. This method of fishing often requires skill and experience to ensure that the marine environment and other marine life are not harmed. Flounder often live hidden under the sand, so fishermen must know where the flounder live, as well as when they are most concentrated in order to be able to harvest them effectively. In addition to the trawl or trawl methods, some fishermen also use fish traps to catch flounder. These traps are specially designed to attract flounder and prevent them from escaping. Flounder traps are often placed in areas with soft sandy bottoms where fish frequently move. These traps are often made from materials that are easily found in nature, such as bamboo baskets, nets or metal, and are shaped so that flounder can easily enter but have difficulty escaping. To achieve high efficiency in fishing, fishermen need to choose the right time and location. Flounder often move closer to shore during the spawning season, so fishing during this season will bring higher yields. However, overexploitation during the spawning season can seriously affect the development of this fish species. So management of flounder resources needs to be carried out in a sustainable manner. In addition, modern technologies such as sonar sensors or GPS systems are also increasingly applied in flounder fishing, helping fishermen to accurately determine the location and concentration of flounder, minimizing overfishing and waste. However, maintaining sustainable exploitation of this fish requires close coordination between fishermen, management agencies and the community in protecting the marine environment and aquatic resources. To protect the flounder resources and maintain the sustainability of the fishery, a number of management measures have been applied, including regulations on minimum fish size and fishing bans during the breeding season. These regulations help fishermen avoid harvesting immature flounder, thereby ensuring that the fish can reproduce and regenerate the stock. In addition, establishing protected areas or no fishing areas during sensitive times such as the breeding season also helps to reduce pressure on flounder populations. In addition to protection measures, raising public awareness about sustainable fishing and protecting the marine environment is also very important. Organizations and authorities regularly organize training courses and communication campaigns to guide fishermen on effective, safe and environmentally friendly fishing methods. At the same time, encouraging the application of new technologies such as low-impact fishing gear also helps to minimize the impact on other marine life, while improving the quality of seafood resources. Although flounder fishing can be highly profitable, if not properly managed, it will lead to the risk of depletion of this resource. Therefore, implementing measures to protect the marine environment and applying reasonable fishing techniques are necessary to ensure the sustainable development of fisheries and protect biodiversity in marine ecosystems in addition to traditional management measures. Modern technology also plays an important role in protecting flounder resources and managing fisheries. One of the advanced technologies being applied is the Vessel Monitoring System, VMS, and marine animal tracking sensors. These technologies help track the journey of fishing vessels, detect illegal fishing activities and control overexploitation in conservation areas. The use of underwater surveillance cameras also helps to study and monitor flounder behavior, thereby providing more effective conservation strategies. In addition, smart fishing gear such as trawls that are able to selectively catch only flounder of a certain size is a useful solution to reduce the capture of juvenile flounder. Protect the species and maintain the stability of the marine ecosystem. These fishing gears can help fishermen optimize production without depleting flounder resources. In addition, the application of big data and artificial intelligence is also being studied to predict the movement and concentration of flounder, helping fishermen determine the ideal time and location to fish, optimize the process and minimize the impact on the environment. In addition to applying technology, international cooperation in protecting aquatic resources is also very important. Signing agreements on the protection of marine resources and transboundary fishing management between countries with shared sea areas will help strengthen management, prevent illegal fishing and protect flounder populations as well as other aquatic species. Finally, the participation of local communities and consumers also plays an important role in protecting aquatic resources. Sustainable fishing certifications such as the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, helps consumers choose responsibly harvested halibut, thereby boosting demand for sustainable seafood products and encouraging fishermen to maintain environmentally friendly fishing methods. All these efforts together form an effective halibut resource management system, protecting not only the fish but also helping to maintain balance and sustainability for the entire marine ecosystem. In addition to modern management and technology solutions, an indispensable factor in protecting halibut resources is education and raising public awareness. Communication and training programs not only help fishermen better understand sustainable fishing methods, but also raise awareness of protecting the marine environment and natural resources. Marine conservation organizations regularly organize workshops, seminars and advocacy campaigns to inform fishermen about the impacts of unsustainable halibut fishing and to educate fishermen about alternative fishing methods that are more environmentally friendly. Local governments and fisheries management agencies should also promote community participation in decision-making on marine resource protection policies. Developing collaborative models between fishermen, conservation organizations, scientists and governments will help develop more effective management strategies. For example, the establishment of sustainable fishing cooperatives can help fishermen share resources, experience and new technologies, while ensuring that catches do not exceed the regeneration capacity of halibut populations. Another important factor is the promotion of marine ecotourism, an industry that can bring economic benefits to local communities without harming the marine environment. Ecotourism, if properly developed, can create a stable source of income for fishermen, while raising public awareness of the importance of protecting marine ecosystems. Tourism activities such as visiting marine reserves, watching marine animals and studying marine life will help create a circular economic model in which the protection and development of marine resources are prioritized. Finally, Developing value-added products from halibut, such as processing specialty dishes or handicrafts from halibut shells, can also help increase fishermen's income without overfishing. This not only promotes sustainable economic development but also reduces direct exploitation pressure from the sea. In general, protecting halibut resources and halibut fisheries is not a single task but a combination of management, technology, community and policy. When all of these factors work together, we can create a sustainable marine ecosystem in which halibut and other aquatic species can thrive, providing long-term benefits to both fishermen and communities in addition to the strategies and solutions mentioned above. Another important factor in protecting flounder resources is scientific research. Studies on the biology, migration behavior and ecological conditions of flounder will help scientists better understand the needs and factors affecting the development of this species. For example, studies on the reproductive capacity of flounder, the impact of environmental factors such as water temperature, salinity or pollution on flounder growth can help identify areas that need special protection. This information can help build forecasting models, determine the appropriate time and area to fish, and avoid overexploitation during spawning times or in important conservation areas. Furthermore, monitoring the status of flounder populations is also essential. Methods such as fish tagging or using hydrophones to monitor fish stocks can provide valuable data on wild halibut numbers, migration patterns, and habitats. This can help management agencies make more informed decisions about setting no-take zones, fishery rest periods, or adjusting conservation policies. The use of satellite data and camera surveillance systems can also help monitor illegal fishing. These tools allow for tracking fishing activity, detecting fishing vessels entering protected areas, and even monitoring halibut sales in the market. In this way, illegal fishing practices can be more effectively controlled. Protecting halibut populations from overexploitation. In addition, the development of markets for certified sustainable seafood is also important in promoting responsible halibut consumption. Halibut products certified by reputable organizations such as MSC not only meet the needs of the seafood market, but also help consumers better understand the origin and impact of the product. This will create a sustainable market where fishermen and businesses are motivated to maintain environmentally friendly fishing methods, because they will have the opportunity to reach a customer base that loves sustainable products. Finally, it is extremely important to develop policies that encourage fishermen to switch to less impactful fishing methods. Governments can support fishermen through training programs, financial support, or providing environmentally friendly fishing gear to encourage them to adopt sustainable fishing methods. These policies may include offering preferential taxes or granting fishing licenses to fishermen who commit to environmental protection and fishery resource conservation principles. All of these solutions, from scientific research, technology monitoring, policy development, to public education and sustainable consumption markets, need to be implemented in a coordinated and integrated manner. Only when these efforts are deployed together can halibut stocks be protected and developed sustainably, bringing long-term benefits to both fishermen and marine ecosystems, while protecting the biodiversity of the ocean for future generations. Halibut fishing is usually done mainly by bottom trawling methods, because this fish has a habit of hiding under sand or mud. One common method is bottom trawling. Fishermen will lower a large net to the seabed and drag it along the bottom of the water to harvest halibut when they are chased away from their hiding places. Bottom trawls usually have mesh sizes that are suitable for catching only flounder of a certain size, avoiding catching young fish. In addition, fishermen can also use trawls, which are nets with sharp teeth that help turn over the sand or mud on the seabed to expose the flounder. In addition, fish traps are also used to catch flounder, with a special design that allows the fish to enter but cannot escape. This method of fishing requires fishermen to have experience and understanding of the habitats of flounder, because this species often moves and hides in areas with soft sand or mud bottoms. In addition to methods such as bottom trawls and trawls, some fishermen also use special fish traps to effectively catch flounder. Fish traps are often placed in areas with sandy or mud bottoms, where flounder often hide. These traps have a simple but effective design, with a shape that allows fish to easily enter but cannot escape. Traps can be made from natural materials such as bamboo or wire mesh, forming a small cage that the flounder cannot escape once they are inside. This method is less invasive to the environment and has less impact on other marine life. In addition, some fishermen also apply traditional artisanal fishing techniques such as flounder fishing. This method is mainly used in shallow water areas where flounder can easily reach. Fishermen use baits such as small fish and seaworms to attract flounder, then drop them to the bottom of the sea and display them for the flounder. This is a less expensive and more environmentally friendly fishing method than using large fishing gear, but it requires a lot of experience and display from the fishermen. A small factor in fishing is choosing the right time and place. Flounder often move closer to the coast during the spawning season, so this is the time when fishermen can harvest a lot of flounder. However, fishing during the spawning season also needs to be strictly managed to avoid overexploitation, affecting the flounder population. Fisheries management agencies usually issue regulations on the minimum size of flounder allowed to be caught and prohibit fishing in conservation areas or during sensitive times to protect long-term resources to ensure the sustainability of halibut fisheries. It is important to implement measures to manage and protect fishery resources.